Hey everybody, it's been a year since we bought the boat and we wanted to give you a real-time update about what's happening. We are a long way from the ocean.
I think they call this the desert.
Yep, the desert.
The antithesis of ocean, almost. It's been 75 miles. Already half the car has to pee.
We're a family of 6 who sold our house, bought a boat, and now we're getting ready to sail around the world. Welcome to our channel.
We have taken some time off because I took a passage to Alaska on a sailboat.
And now we just had to go to Utah for Todd's dad's funeral.
So we're headed back now to the boat, and this is Mesa Verde National Park, which we stopped by on our way back to Texas to check out the wonderful stuff they got going on here. And we're here with our kids, which are coming down the hill right now. Technology. Aren't you glad we have modern technology?
Let's make sure that it's auto-focusing. Take 2.
If we had been doing this with our 16mm camera, you would have saw 2 blurry images with a tree in the background.
So our videos are currently about 2 months behind where we are in real life.
Right.
Last week you would have seen us fitting the floor and making sure that that puzzle was able to be put back together, but I didn't work on video footage the last 2 weeks while we've been working with the funeral stuff.
This ladder was 32 feet tall. For Liberty, this was a serious challenge as she struggles with a fear of heights. In our family, one of the things we talk about is doing hard things, pushing ourselves, striving to do more and be more. For Liberty, this was the day that she got to overcome this fear. We were so proud of her as she climbed these ladders and scaled these cliffs. Good job, Liberty.
I'm still out of breath.
We just climbed up 160 feet in about 10 minutes.
Right? You get to do some talking.
I get to do some talking. So our plan on getting back in the water, everybody wants to know, when are you getting back in the water? Well, our goal is to get back in the water at the end of hurricane season, which is around the end of October. So that's our big goal that we're shooting for. We got a lot of work left to do, and we're going to kick it in gear, right?
We're going to kick it in gear. The big projects that we have left before we can put it back in the water is obviously painting the outside of the boat.
Right.
And then getting the inside electrical all rewired and hooking up those batteries to the motor. Right?
That's the kind of the timeline schedule.
That's the schedule. So yes, there are many more things to do on the boat than just that, but our goal is to get in the water and start enjoying life on the water while we continue to work on the boat, because as most of you know, boat projects never end.
Never end.
So we've spent the last 2 months away from the boat, and Todd did 2,600-ish miles.
Roughly 2,600 miles. Did a passage from Hawaii to Alaska on sailboat Kakuma. We got some good footage for you from that.
And then while Todd's been sailing, I've been spending time with my dad and my mom. My dad has Alzheimer's, and it was coming down to those last days, and we wanted to spend time with family, so that was really important to us.
About a week after I got home, I got a phone call. that my dad was being rushed to the hospital, and then they called me back and said that he didn't make it. So it was rather sudden, taught me a lot of things in my life, but we needed to come up here to Utah to do the funeral and to deal with the estate and to help my mother out. So that's where we have been for the last 10 or 15 days.
Right, so we've been up here and now we're back headed to Texas again, but we've got work to do.
I have to make more money to refill the kitties, which are empty after almost 2 months away from the boat and everything else. So we got to go throw some roofs on some RVs.
Yep. So we got
in the sun, 100-degree Texas weather.
So we've got work to do, and then we'll be back to the boat and working again and getting lots done.
Which will put you guys at about real time. When we get back to the boat after the Alaska footage, we'll be about right where we actually are on the boat.